Yeah. And the orphanage. Tell me something about the orphanage.
Yes, the orphanage, we have embarked on replanning this, the conservancy itself, because it has been ad hoc planning by the previous people. So we have embarked and we have given this to WATG. WATG is one of the big fire planners in the US, and like now you can see most of the planning in Saudi Arabia is being done by that company, WATG. They won the tender to replan this place, and why we are doing that is we want to bring now we are changing. It's not we don't want to give the name of orphanage, because why are we moving away from the word orphanage? Because these animals are brought by the people, and it's not a must that they must stay with us. We want some of them that can be able to go back. We now tender them and release them as fast as they can before they become domesticated. Yeah. And because the more the animal remains out of its natural habitat, when it goes back to the natural habitat, it's hunted by the others and it's not able to get back to its normal way. That's why we are thinking, how do we get it a bigger area where it's much more better and much more comfortable for them? And we are planning that it will also have an animal hospital where some of the animals that come with a broken something, with a broken legs, we can be able to tender for them. It's interesting. We had one of the lions that we received here. It was totally bred. We were able to get it treated and into the eyes, and surgery was done, and now it is almost 60% is able to see its way, and it was a totally bred. We have a lot of those examples. Like now, the leopard had been caught up and one leg cut. So again, that one you cannot reintroduce it back, because a three-legged leopard will not be able to survive there.
Hunt, yeah.
So even some of the buffaloes that have been brought here, they cannot survive.
Yeah.
So it's a case by case, and that's why I'm saying we don't want to call it an orphanage, because some of them will be brought back, and the word orphan is not a very good word to use. So
it's a rehabilitation
place. We are gonna be more a rehabilitation area than an orphanage that we are creating. We hope that by next year, when you come back, by this month, we'll have finalized with this. Let's give it the same name that we are talking about, orphanage.
Yeah.
But the rehabilitation for the animals. Yeah.
And again, as you said, the doctors that you're using, they're all, Kenyans and Africans, like Dr.
Dr. Ruho. Robert is from Uganda, very committed gentleman, and always improving to the next level, Yeah. We have quite a lot of the youngster doctors who have joined here, the Kenyans, and they are learning quite a lot about what's the next, and we are trying to, as much as possible, to attach them into places like Manchester Zoo, where they go for a few months, they come back, they see how the good animal care that is given in that. And then we are also getting the ones from Manchester coming to Kenya to also see the natural habitat of these animals themselves, what they need to create into their country. Because when we went into Manchester Zoo, you find they are trying to put the bongos like a small pen. So the animal is also stressed.
Yes.
It's highly stressed. So how do they now get that? And it's a both way. We are learning. We learn some things from them, and they learn from us. So we are starting that program of the exchange in this conservancy.
Yes,
because it's not a big place, but it has got its uniqueness that you can be. We are trying to recreate to be a place for the endangered species, and the endangered species, as I said, they don't have to be the animals only. We hope we'll be able to go even to the plants themselves.
And even San Diego Zoo, they were here as well. When you talk to these people who run zoos and they come here, would you advise them to maybe have this in their own areas?
The lucky thing is they both have a very advanced way, because if you look at somewhere like Manchester Zoo, you can't believe its profitability is over £5 million a year.
Wow.
So with that kind of profitability, they are able to do a lot of research. So for us, we are able to tap onto them because they have the big amount for the research, but they are also able to come here and also do the research that they are able to.
Wildlife research, yes.
Wildlife research. And there is a lot we can learn from them, and they are very open on learning what we have in Africa. And I think in the coming years, we'll have a lot of collaboration with these institutions.
Yeah. At the moment, does Mount Kenya Wildlife Conservancy, do you have partners, people who maybe would like to support?
We have tried to keep it within my group support.
Okay.
There are a few people who have been a supporter of it for a long time ago, but 95% is done by the group that JCG is the chief contributor for this, and we want to get it to a point where by the time you are getting other people to come, you have shown that you are able and capable and accountable for every cent that goes through. That's why I try as much as possible to be a JCG, so that accountability can be held 100%. And a lot of the people quite a number of people will come, and with their own with their thoughts of what they want to achieve. Some of them, maybe it will not be the same thing that we want to achieve as a conservation place.
Yeah.
And we have seen the fights in a lot of these conservancies that goes on, but we never have had one here because we don't have partners. The only people who are able to question is the group themselves who contribute to this noble cause.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching that highlight video. If you want to watch the full conversation that we had on the game drive, click here. I'm going to put it here. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, or even share with anyone who would be interested in this conversation. It helps my channel and it helps me make more videos like this. Asante. Bye.